Hey, howdy. So, I want to talk for a second about Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 and quite possibly my favorite thing that they did this whole season. So, spoiler alert for Strange New Worlds Season 3 and for Season 1 of Star Trek the Original Series, because I'll explain it. So, this is Dr. Roger Korby, and if you have ever met me in person, you know I love him. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this off so that way, because this picture moving is just driving me to distraction. So that's Roger Corby, and like I said, I love him. He is the best part of season 3 in my opinion. But that's because they gave him so much character and they made him so likable, and I love that they did that because his character from season 1 of the original series is so like unexpanded on. This is Roger Corby in season 1 of the original series. And the reason I love Roger Corby in season 3 of Strange New Worlds so much is because they took the concept of Christine Chapel has a fiance who she really loves, and who his entire not being there drove her to search the universe for him and travel with the sole intent of getting back to him. They took that concept and were like, yeah, let's just make him a really likable guy. Let's show that he cares, and let's make him Irish. That part actually doesn't matter too much. I just think it's kind of fun. They made him Irish. And the way that Killian O'Sullivan plays him is he's so fun. And specifically because there's a point to this. I know it doesn't seem like it. It seems very much like I'm just talking about that I think he's a wonderful character, but specifically the part that made me, like, when they introduced it as a concept, it made me go, what? Was the fact that they said he wants to find the secret to immortality. He is searching for this potential path to living forever, not in a dark and gritty he wants to live forever kind of way, but in this sense of he wants to know if it's possible. He is thinking about this from the mind of a scientist because he is one. And the putting that into his character and being like, yes, this is a huge deal for him, works so well because it's a monkey's paw situation. He finds it, but at what cost? He gets this opportunity to basically achieve it in a sense, this immortality, but at what cost? You know? And like that, it makes, I've said it before and I will say it again, season 3 of Strange New Worlds makes What Are Little Girls Made Of so much better as an episode because it gives the context to Roger's character. It gives this essence of loss. You feel this loss because you see him, instead of just hearing, oh yeah, he was the Louis Pasteur of archaeological medicine, instead of just hearing that his work was used as uh, as curriculum in Starfleet Academy, like, instead of just hearing these things, we see that he is a talented scientist. We see that he is an expert in his field, that he is a good scientist and a good boyfriend. We get to see that. And saying, yeah, he was looking for immortality. For one, it makes sense why they were there on, I want to say it was XO3. I haven't watched What Are Little Girls Made Of in a while. It's been at least a couple months. So, give a girl a break. But saying he was interested in immortality makes that work. Because it says that, oh yeah, Roger Korby was looking for this. It makes it doomed that he would then find, this is where the spoilers for season 1 of the original series comes in, really, that he would find a way to transfer his own memories and personality into an android that could essentially live forever. But with the caveat that this android does not have feeling. Not really. So he could look at the woman he loved and look her in the eyes and kiss her and hold her. And in the end, it's not enough because he is still not human. Roger Korby died alone on that planet. It's implied that Dr. Brown died first, so he died alone with an android that looked like his friend and colleague next to him. His legs were gone because of the frostbite. He was alone and scared, and for all we know, he was thinking about the woman he would never see again. And he put himself in that machine, and he made a clone android of himself to then live and study and try to make the universe better. But that android would never have his passion and his soul behind it. Because Roger Korby wanted to make the universe a better place. He wanted to make things better. And in the end, it wasn't enough. In the end, he died alone and sad, and it didn't matter. And that is so sad. That is so sad. I will be sad about this for a while at this point now. And I think if in the so minuscule that it's never gonna happen chance that they ever remake the original series with the cast from Strange New Worlds, once again, not gonna happen, but I like to dream. Pardon me. They have the chance to make Roger Korby and remake What Are Little Girls Made Of into the most depressing masterpiece of all time by just letting Killian O'Sullivan play out all of it. You make it a two-parter and show him freezing slowly on the planet first and lead into the rest of it. That would be a decent cold open, actually. Not even in a two-parter sense, just in general. If it opens 5 years in the past with Roger slowly freezing and you don't realize that he doesn't have his legs or whatever else, and then showing him slowly freezing, and then later in the episode when it comes to the reveal that he was actually an android the whole time, flashback again and show him getting into the machine and slowly freezing and dying. I don't know, maybe that's just me that thinks that something like that could be interesting. I don't know if I explained that well. I am actually running out of time, so I'm gonna say that I'm done for now. Bye bye.